Hi guys, hi CinnaBunnies. Um, so, yeah, this is a part 3 to a new series. Um, so yeah, also, I don't, I know the title says that it features Gon, but I can't really voice act Gon too well. So, that means that you might be getting my voice or something similar to my voice, just because every time I try to do something other than that, it ends up sounding like Emma, who is a completely different character that I voice act, not even from the same show as him. But anyways, let's go. Let's get into the video. Hey! Yeah, I actually managed to get us a few tickets. Amazing, huh? Well, it's nothing really much. I mean, this is a friend of mine's match, so I did get a ticket. And also because I like to compete here too sometimes. Yeah, so I ended up raising enough money to, buy my own tickets and stuff like that. But anyways, I think right now he's on the 300th or 307th, I think, floor. Wait, let me check the... Okay, yeah, the tickets say 307. Well, anyways, let's get into there, I guess. Time skip because I don't feel like narrating you guys going up an elevator and walking into a big stadium. Okay, so I think the seats are... Okay, wow, this is a pretty big stadium. I do have a hard time finding the seats. So our seats are 12 and 13. Wow, pretty close to the front row. He does seem to get, pretty close, tickets, I suppose. Pretty good tickets. And then, you heard on what is it called? I don't know. But, you heard on the, stereo thing, the intercom, that's what it is, introducing Killua. And you had heard that name before. You knew it pretty well, since at this time you and Killua were already friends for about a few months now. Well, actually, a bit more than a few months. But it was still, months, not much of, years or anything. Wait, you know him? Wow, I didn't think he'd ever not tell me about you. I mean, well, he's told me things about a new person, but I just didn't know that this new person of his would be you. I already know you. Anyways, the match starts, and Killua beats this guy's ass, as always. Let me tell you. Basically, he did come out with a few scars on his body, which wasn't anything too bad, but he ended up winning. Well, that was a pretty alright match. Oh, hey, Gon. Hey, did I ever tell you about Listener? Oh, I know them, actually. They're the person that you were talking about? Yeah, I know. Alright. Well, I guess you already knew them. Yeah, sometimes, like about once a year, mainly in the summer though, they would actually come over to Whale Island with their family, and, we'd kind of hang out sometimes. Oh, really? Like a summer vacation or something? Yeah, but they ended up having to stop going because it was getting a bit expensive. Yeah, boat trips can be kind of pricey. Anyways, so, have I told you I work at this thing, I suppose? This is basically a job. It's basically martial arts, but just not martial arts. You just get paid to fight people. Basically martial arts. Well, I've gotta go, but, have fun, you two. Thanks. Yeah, I didn't really want you to see that sort of side of me. The fighting and stuff kind of side. Since you do say I'm pretty nice like that. Yeah. And apparently, we've also got to save up for this video game that, it's like something, I don't know. We only have the save card, but we don't have the actual, game card or anything like that. We have a save game card already. But, we don't have anything really to play on or anything like that. So, yeah. Yeah. It's a lot. But, basically, the essentials is, basically, his dad left him and now we're trying to find him. That's the essentials of this, I suppose. And, I don't know, it has something to do with this game card slot. So, yeah. But, yeah, it's a lot. But anyways, that's for another time. If he ever wants to tell you that sort of stuff, because I didn't tell you much. You never heard a word from me, okay? Anyways, I do have to go, but do you want to, walk home with me or something? Well, I kind of just snuck Aluka from my family because she is too pure to, my family's pretty toxic and stuff like that. I have another sibling who's pretty decent, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, my two other siblings, Miluki and Ilumi. Yeah, my family does come up with some very exotic names for us. Maybe... You know what? No, I'd rather not let you meet them. Well, they don't really like me having friends. They were kind of mad at me for having Gon as a friend. Yeah. but I did not care. That stuff is also for another time. But, you know, yeah, I do have some practice that I need to do, work on my skills. I mean, they're already pretty decent, especially for a kid my age. Even before I started taking these, NEN classes. But, you know, they still need to be somewhat improved. And, you know, that's okay. Well, anyways, I think it was kind of fun that you got to see that part of me, I suppose. Shoot, that is my custom alarm. What I sound like freaking... What I sound like, what was that guy? Chills. Don't worry about that song playing in the background. That was just my alarm. Please don't think of it too much. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Wow, that had some great timing, huh? My alarm rings or I'm just about to end the video. Anyways, I'm CinnaBun. I hope you are having a great day today. If not, hopefully I made it just a little bit better. Or a lot better, depending on how emotionally, a lot better, depending on how emotionally connected or influenced you are by my videos. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next part. Bye! Also, I know that my Gon voice was absolute shit, but that is okay, because, I don't really do Gon. Anyways, gotta go, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.